Welcome back to my Valentine's Day series, where I am encouraging you to skip the steakhouse and stay home this year. We covered the sides in the last video, and today we're making a cast iron filet mignon with a red wine pan reduction sauce. I know this sounds fancy, but it's truly the easiest thing ever. The most important thing is you're gonna let your steaks come to room temperature before you pat them dry and season them with salt and pepper. We're gonna take a little bit of avocado oil and heat it up in the pan and then add our steaks. You're gonna let them cook undisturbed for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side until that nice, beautiful crust forms. And then we're gonna reduce the heat to medium and add in a little bit of butter. I bought this beautiful French butter from Whole Foods. It's so delicious. If you want to splurge for a nicer butter, I think it really makes a difference. You're gonna throw that in the pan with some rosemary and some garlic, and then you're gonna baste the steaks and keep checking the temperature with a meat thermometer until you reach your desired temperature. I like them to be medium rare, but as long as you're continuously checking the temperature with your meat thermometer, you're gonna have a perfect steak. And since these are different thicknesses and sizes, we're gonna pull them at different times. They're not all gonna be ready at the same time. Next, we're gonna make the reduction sauce, which doubles as a really easy way to clean the pan. You're gonna throw in some shallots and then some red wine until it reduces, and you're gonna scrape the pan, getting all of those nice little bits, which gives it some delicious flavor. Once the wine has reduced, you're gonna add in some beef broth, let that reduce for a couple minutes more, and then you're gonna turn off the heat and then mix in a little bit of butter. Now you have an insanely delicious sauce to pour over your steak and a clean pan, and that is a win in my book. The steak gets to rest while you make the sauce, and then you're gonna slice it before you serve, and that to me is just the most perfectly cooked piece of steak ever. Just insanely delicious. We're gonna serve it with the sides we made in the last video with a nice generous pour of that red wine reduction. Oh my God. This is just my perfect meal. One disclaimer I will give you is it's gonna make it really hard to pay for a steak dinner at an overpriced steakhouse once you make this, because this is better than any dinner that I have ordered out. You can find the recipe details in the caption below and come back later this week because we're gonna make chocolate lava cake for dessert. And don't you worry, Benny got to enjoy some delicious filet mignon as well.